Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Atkinson, and I'm here today with Melissa, one of our care staff, and Arie, one of our California sea lions. Arie's a fairly recent arrival here at Brookfield Zoo. She was originally a wild animal that was found in a very malnourished and very poor condition when she was rescued off the beach and was rehabilitated and was deemed non-releasable by the U.S. government, at which point they looked for a permanent home for Arie. What Melissa is doing here with Arie right now is working her through a number of different behaviors, and many of the behaviors that our animals perform are actually done so that we can keep a close eye on their health and their medical condition. And you can see some of the things that we're working through here allow our veterinary staff to take a look inside the mouth of the animal, look at their eyes, we can listen to their heart and lungs, we can take a feel of different parts of their body. They'll allow us to do ultrasound exams on them and many other medical procedures, and they really participate in their own medical care in many ways. All of this is done under positive reinforcement, the same way that you might teach your dog at home to do a trick. There are some things, though, that we can't evaluate without the need for more advanced medical procedures, and those often require anesthesia. This was recently the case with Arie. Our animal care staff had been able to feel an unusual bump in Arie's back, but we weren't able to discern exactly what was going on or what was wrong just by feeling it. In order to gain a better understanding, we had Arie under anesthesia in order to perform a CT scan and some advanced imaging of her spine and her back. Anesthesia in seals and sea lions is not something that we enter into lightly. These are species that have some adaptations that allow them to hold their breath underwater for 15 to 20 minutes and allow them to dive to depths of more than 900 feet. During these dives, their lungs collapse, which helps to keep nitrogen out of their bloodstream and helps them to avoid decompression sickness, or the bends that a human scuba diver would experience if they came to the surface too quickly. They also have a number of very profound diving reflexes that alter their blood flow and their physiology to help preserve oxygen delivery to their vital organs. So during anesthesia, we have to be very careful that we manage these adaptations and keep their heart and lung function normal. We're fortunate here at the Chicago Zoological Society to have an amazing team of veterinarians with a lot of experience in sea lion anesthesia. We run a conservation program in Punta San Juan, Peru, where we work with fur seals and sea lions in their natural habitat. And through that program, we've anesthetized hundreds of wild fur seals and sea lions to evaluate population health, collect samples that aid in conservation programs, and allow the attachment of satellite and GPS tracking tags that allow us to understand where the animals move in the water and help us to protect the most appropriate areas and mitigate interactions with fishermen. The expertise with anesthesia that we gain there is a great example of how the knowledge and skills that we have caring for the animals here at the zoo have direct benefit for conservation and wildlife, and vice versa. In the case of Arie, her anesthesia was a very smooth procedure, and we obtained some absolutely amazing diagnostic images of her spine that revealed a severe case of scoliosis, which is an abnormal curvature of the spine. This deformity is likely a developmental issue that Arie was born with, or it could have been related to an injury she sustained in the wild as a pup. The CT scan allows us to obtain images to not only diagnose the problem, but also to really evaluate all the joints in her spine and look for areas where there may be possible nerve entrapment, discompression, or other issues that could result in discomfort that we would need to manage. In Arie's case, her issue is not really a painful condition or something that really bothers her in any way. She moves around well and swims in the water normally with her other sea lions. Aside from being able to feel a little bit of an abnormal bump in her back, there's really no way to even tell that there's anything wrong with her. Given the severity of the concern, though, it's easy to really understand why she was not able to swim well enough in the wild to survive, and this is likely the reason that she became malnourished and had to be rescued. The good news, though, is that Arie's found an absolutely fantastic home here at Brookfield Zoo. You can see that she's thriving and not in any way bothered by this disability related to her spine. She's definitely found a place here in the hearts of our animal care staff and is developing a great bond with our team. She's certainly becoming one of my favorites, and I know that many of our staff feel the same way. So the next time you're out at Brookfield Zoo, please stop by and say hi to Arie and all the other animals here at Pinniped Point.